Welcome to the Standpoint. The month of June is here. The month we celebrate fatherhood and fatherhood figures in our lives. It's all to the benefit of women, of course. Unfortunately, May wasn't that nice to us, so we couldn't celebrate mothers, but hey, we celebrate mothers every day. Once a while, you come across unique men, exceptional men. And I must commend the men these days. Lots of the young men are doing well. Lots of our fathers are also doing well. Those who were not doing well are also learning to cope and come back to learn what they weren't taught anyway or what they didn't see growing up. So yes, it's not all that bad. Not too long ago, I came across a story on Facebook, actually on the timeline of one of my younger sisters, Afi Agbeno, and it talks about a young guy who was taking care of a baby. In fact, that baby has become the passion and the love of many, social media lovers, especially Facebook. She's called Asida. And this young man, C.K. Howard, is known as the one taking care of a very little baby. At the time I met her, I think the baby was just 2-3 months old. Well, they will tell their story. But today, we are going to talk about two brothers and a baby. How come two young men became the custodian of a fresh baby? Why? And how is it affecting their lives? Well, let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth. This is new style. Thank you so much to them. My dress was made for me by Ophelia Crossland Designs. Yes, COVID-19, we are being careful, but we still have to, rock it and swag on. These days, it's not even comfortable using the word slay, because of all the derogatory, tags given it. But hey, life goes on. Just look your best wherever you find yourself. Makeup products by Maybelline New York and beautifully applied by Nax Beauty Studio. I fix my hair at Exotic Trends. And as I told you early on, listen, they have made sure that they put all the protocols in place, so you don't have to be afraid. You just go there by booking an appointment. If it's not your time, you can't just walk in and get it done. We are all being careful. Mask on, practice the protocols. Let's together drive COVID away from our country. We take a break. When we come back, two young men, two brothers, and a baby is our topic for discussion. We'll be back. Welcome back to The Standpoint. We are sponsored by GTP. Thank you so much. And you need to patronize GTP. Listen, GTP has a dipper. And that one comes in 12 yards. So you can buy it for your fathers, your uncles, they can just fry it. Or you can buy New Style, Adipa Dumas, Safwa, all the brands to make sure that this Father's Day, you celebrate the fathers in your life, big time. We've gone through so much with COVID-19 and all that. We need to celebrate people. We need to celebrate each other. And today I'm about to celebrate two boys. In fact, they are younger men. Yeah. One is looking at me. He's a boy. Don't mind him. Two young men. And of course, a baby. Unfortunately, the baby, we cannot show the baby to you. But seated right opposite of me is one brother. In fact, it's his story I saw. Then I got to know the other brother. C.K.A. Howard is a pharmacy logistics technician. And he's now become a default mother and father who eats baby food. Welcome to The Standpoint, C.K. I told you I'll get you. And next to C.K. is Henry A. Howard, and he's a disability rehab and development expert. Okay, I didn't know that about you. Oh, okay. Disability, rehab, and development expert. Henry, what is that?
We did everything about disability.
Okay.
Sometimes we realize that they are left behind in the society.
Okay. Yes, of course.
We usually don't talk about them.
Yeah.
So we do advocacy for persons with disabilities.
Okay. But your brother has a disability.
I've worked on that.
You've worked on it. CK, yeah. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
So, how do you feel? Having to every day going to work and coming back to see Asida, leaving her and going to work.
Well, I'm surprised I haven't gone mad yet.
I know, right? In fact, what is Asida's latest crime?
Well, she has
Because
started
was it
wearing...
2 days ago, I woke up to a message that she has stretch marks.
Yes, and
Okay.
she has started wearing corsets, so I mean,
Asida has started wearing
so she
corset.
has to pay dues for it. And,
Okay,
yeah,
all
as
right,
usual, I'll
okay,
charge her.
okay. But how has it been, honestly?
Yeah, it's been challenging, and it's been very challenging and worth it. Like doing it for Amma.
Yeah.
That's what I would say, because she categorically said, "What you do for me, do for my baby." And yeah, it's like doing it for Amma. I mean, listening to her, following what she's saying, and just doing it because you have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old was Asida when you took her in?
28 weeks.
28 weeks.
Yeah, 28 weeks.
So right from...
Yeah, 28 weeks.
The
We
hospital.
came from the trauma hospital to Ridge. Yeah, I came alone with her, and we were at Ridge for like 6 weeks, and then we went home at weight 1.4 kg.
1.4 kg.
Yes, we went home at weight 1.4 kg.
Wow.
As we speak, she's 5.9.
I know, right?
Yeah. So Asasira is doing well. It's been challenging. It's been mixed.
Yeah.
And particularly, I couldn't have done it alone. I've got a lot of support from friends, family, my brothers. They've been doing extremely well. And yeah, I'm surprised I haven't gone mad yet anyway.
No, because from 28 weeks, weren't you scared?
Is it adrenaline or something? You know, you lose your sister one way, and she has a preterm baby. I mean, there was no focus on Asida. I mean, every focus was on Amma's death.
Yeah.
So, you know, I walked from Equilibu to Ridge.
Wait,
It's true.
You walked from
Yeah,
Equilibu to Ridge?
when we got to Equilibu, Amma had already died. And we had to return her to the Winneba, the morgue. I decided not to go. Actually, I sneaked my way out. So I walked from there to Ridge to see Asida. And I was at Ridge constantly. I was at Ridge. It was difficult, honestly, but yeah, we are here.
Henry, you and CK, who's the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
You are the oldest, yes. But how did you feel when CK told you he's taking over Asida?
It was challenging because when I spoke to them a week ago,
Amma and CK. Okay.
I was in Takrady then.
Okay.
So when I heard it, I just have to cut off what I was doing and come back to Accra. Then he was at Ridge. Then I went to see him. I'm like, where is Amma? He said, we can't find Amma. Amma is gone. I said, gone where?
Yeah.
So I blacked out. I didn't see what happened next to me. So the next I woke up and I'm like, what happened? Then she was telling me a whole lot of stories and left behind Asida. So we decided to take care of her from that day till now.
What kind of family do you come from? Are you close-knit? You know, because the way you talk about Amma, so you are the eldest?
Yes.
And then CK comes?
Yes. We are cousins.
Okay.
Yes. True.
Amma and CK are from
yes, they are from
same,
one. Yes.
Same parents?
Yes.
Okay.
One mother, one father.
One
But
father.
I'm related to his dad.
Okay.
That's my uncle.
So you've been close?
Yes. Been
okay.
Close.
Okay.
So we always communicate. We see each other.
Okay.
So it was really disturbing. It was really disturbing. But there's nothing we could do about it.
Right.
No amount of tears, no amount of meetings or whatever issue that has happened will bring her back.
Yeah. But you knew Amma was pregnant and was going to?
Yep. Even it was later, I got to know.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Who gave her Asida, the name Asida?
Irama did.
Irama did?
Yeah. You know, when...
Irama saw her before?
Yes, Irama didn't see Asida. When Asida when Asida came out, she needed to be in an incubator. Okay. So it was when I went to take her to Ridge that Amma called me back and said, "Atobi nothing Asida." In my native language, it means Akolani, a friend Asida. The baby is called Asida. But Amma didn't see Asida. Amma died on 26th. 3 days after Asida, yes. So Amma did it, but she saw pictures of Asida. But a personal feeling, no.
Tell me about Amma.
Irama. Amazing girl. May her soul rest in peace.
Let me take a break. We'll be back. Okay, you're watching The Standpoint, and it's not easy, of course. Your sick younger sister, close with, being with, and we'll be back. Welcome back to The Standpoint. Yes, I mean, this is a very emotional moment, so you can imagine. But let me say thank you to GTP for supporting us. Thank you to Auntie Vera, House of Foods. We are so grateful. Thank you to Yep Cleaning Services, Kodam's Gift and Stationery, Casapreco Royal Drinks, and Awake Purified Mineral Water, Go-Got Yogurt, Juice Time, Green Essentials for the sanitizers. We're so grateful to them. We are also being supported by a lot of other foundations and groups that during this COVID period. Thank you to Ghana Report Foundation for donating Veronica buckets and hand sanitizers, you know, everything together. I mean, the whole set. We are so grateful to them. Thank you to Chic by Siba. They gave us a face mask. We are so grateful to them. Brie Radio, of course, also donated a face mask. Mami Yex, M. Sims, and UNFPA for also giving us the dignity kits that we distributed to the women and girls in Edumasa, in Akwemufie, and of course to the Ghana Muslim Mission. We're so grateful to all of them. Now back to CK. Can you tell me about Amma?
Yeah. Irama.
Irama.
Yeah, Irama,
Yes.
yeah. She was my younger sister. I'm 4 years older than she is.
Okay.
And
But she came directly after you?
yeah.
Okay.
And we grew up together.
Okay.
The bond has always been there. And
Are you only two?
no, we are four.
You're
I have
four.
2 elder brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 elder brothers and
Okay.
Irama. So she's our only girl.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
3rd boy.
Okay.
And she's
So you are
fearless.
Mensa?
Yes.
No wonder it's Efebia Mensa. Efebia Mensa.
Yeah, she's fearless. Irama is daring. She can, everything she set her mind on, she had a lot of plans. Irama had a lot of plans, but all of these things happened and yeah, you can't complain. And she was very tough. Irama, I'm on Makoda. Obey me. And I wouldn't want to say this, but you know.
Hey, you heard it all. Irama beat CK. No wonder.
I know, yeah.
No
It's
wonder
been like that.
he's eating accident food.
Yeah, but you know, we were kids and
Yeah.
and it was fun. Irama was my sister. If I say my sister, she was my sister.
And your
We had a
friends,
lot together and
But what happened? Can you tell me what happened? Was it through childbirth? Did something go wrong after giving birth?
I think Ghana has to stand against this disease called eclampsia.
Yeah.
I think we need to
Yeah.
tackle it head on because
Yeah.
it's not a good thing, and you wouldn't want your worst enemy having that feeling. I mean, you wouldn't want to see somebody going through this eclampsia stage from the pre to the eclampsia itself. It's not a good thing, and yeah, that is what happened. That is what I saw in the book. In fact, that's what I was told.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Irama died. She gave birth all right, but eclampsia set in, and she eventually gave up.
Didn't they see? I know you're not the health professional, but sometimes I know what will go through your mind because normally they will detect the pre-eclampsia
Yeah, they would.
before the eclampsia comes in,
Yes, they
and
did.
then they will do what they have to do. But these things you can never tell. I mean, we can talk about it, but it's already happened. But how did your parents take it? How did your mother take it?
My mom. In fact, my mom couldn't do anything. It was a very good reason why I took over Aseda. She's the one who is supposed to be doing all of this, but she wasn't in good shape. You know, you can't lose your only daughter and be sound.
Yeah.
No. You can't, you know, Aseda was preterm. She can't move to rage and do what I was doing. She didn't have the strength. And I was on leave, and I was the only person who could do it. So I just had to do it. I was on leave for 30 days, and I was enraged throughout.
Henry, you have known CK for quite some time. Did you think he could do it?
Oh yeah, I at a
Before
point
this thing
before
happened, did he
I
look like someone who could do this?
we didn't expect it to happen this way. So when he came, I decided, hey, we have no option. We just have to
No,
push
but
it.
the CK, you know. Did you ever think that CK could handle it out?
No, no,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, but
at a point, I was really actually scared. When we went to Rage, you saw her, I was scared. So anytime you go there to visit him, send him food, we will talk, stand by Asida while they are feeding her, then you watch when you're supposed to leave for a break, when they need to change their supplies, the diapers, then you have a chit chat with him. I encourage him that we can do it. We are doing it for our sister.
Yeah.
And there was virtually nobody, because our mom, as he said, wasn't that strong, and she can't be moving from senior to Rage in and out. We decided to, hey, let's stay and do it.
So you come in every now and then to help as
Yes.
well.
So I have to move. Virtually, I'm in Accra now. I used to
You
be in
moved from
Kumasi, yes.
So you've moved from Kumasi
Yes, to
because of
yes,
Asida,
because of that.
to
We
be
have
close
stay
to
here
them.
so that we be close to him.
CK, you wanted to say something. In
Yeah,
fact, you say I was worried about you at a point.
Yeah.
You know, because I see you there and I thought you were being too strong.
Yeah.
You know, too strong, and because even for a woman to take over your sister who has passed on child to look, it's not easy. And for a younger man to do that, you know, I know you have the support, of which we'll talk about it, you know, but I mean, you look too strong. So I am happy to see you break down today. It makes me realize that you are human. You are going through it. Yeah, but you wanted to say
Yeah,
something.
I wanted to say, you know, at that point, you don't have an option. What's the option? The option is to go and do it. There was no one, there wasn't an option. And other people have to take care of other things. And I had to take care of Asida. And that's it.
What do you hope to tell Asida when she grows? Henry, you're laughing.
Asida. I'll tell her the truth surrounding all of these things. Yeah, I'll tell her the truth.
How has taking care of her affected your life?
Yeah, these days you step out and the next thought that comes to your mind is, are they okay back home? And to be frank, I have a girlfriend who is supporting me immensely. She's called Efwa. And anytime I am not home, Efwa takes over. We actually run a shift at home. So I do from 9 to 2. She continues till the next morning if I leave for work. So it's been, if I can just leave us for a day to go and run a lot of errands, and you know, the Niku days comes back to you, and then you just handle it as and when it is. But Asida has grown to know me, know us, and she knows when I'm around. Yeah, she knows when I'm around.
You know, preterm babies are very delicate.
Yeah.
And there are people up to today who stigmatize preterm babies. There are women who give birth to preterm and they're even afraid to touch the babies themselves. So for you guys doing that, I weren't you afraid, honestly. Now Asida is in a better place. How many months is she now?
She's 5.
She's 5 months now, and already she has stretch marks and neat corset.
His eyes see those stretch marks. I don't
So
see
you
it.
know, blackmail. You know, weren't you guys honestly afraid?
At the beginning, we were scared. But with encouragement, and we determined to do it. So we decided, hey, we
But
have
how has your life changed as well?
to.
Apart from
been-
making you, you know, international uncle, setting somebody local, you are local.
No.
Okay, international local uncle.
It's been an awesome, you look back and something you were not expected
Right.
to be, a position you were not expecting to be in, and out of blue you are in. So you look back and you have the hope that things will get better. And day in and day out, you see Asida grow. Then you know that yes, we are on course, and we feel very proud.
Right.
Honestly, I always feel happy because as earlier on we said, Rama was the only sister.
Yeah.
Now that she is no more, Asida must replace her. So
Yeah.
you have to do everything in our best, everything possible to make her become who we want her to be.
Yeah, but you brief your mom about has your mom seen Asida?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she comes around.
Oh, okay.
She comes around
Around
too.
to
She was with us
Since
2
last
days
week,
ago,
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
She
And how
comes
does she
around.
feel when she comes?
She's always happy.
Good
She's
to
always
see.
happy. Though, sort of, seeing your daughter, but
Yeah. I'm
we've
sure anytime
always
she's
talked to her about,
if Rama was there.
Rama, yeah. So,
Well, I put the poster on Facebook and I told people to comment, and as you know, I don't think I can read all of them, but people have some comments and questions. Now, Millicent Mantamia Betsma Bukari. Okay. This is what God wants of us, to show love to our families through every stage of life. God bless you both. Now, Hufenu Harita Angel. Wow. I am really proud of you guys. It's not easy taking care of a baby. How much more a baby without her mom around. Kudos, guys. God bless you all for your efforts. J. Maufe Mom Fuga. Oh, you are awesome. Please. So where is the child's father and other female relatives? I know you might have aunties and other female relatives in your family. Why do you think the young men can't take care of a baby? It's only women who can take care of the baby. Well, Beckina Ashley said, God bless them both. I really admire their courage, as everyone is asking how are they managing with work and taking care of the baby. Simply beautiful. Angela Kumi says, simply beautiful. That's what family is all about. God bless you. Sister will be smiling and resting peacefully in the Lord. Definitely. Doris Theodora Abronuma Boache, I read your story on Humans of New York. May God grant you the wisdom and strength to look after the baby as you would have looked after your sister. Juliana Adai Nathan says, wow, this is a replica of being your sister's keeper. Many a times, some traditional beliefs inform us that a princess is the one whose mother is alive, in a feminist voice. But the move of his brothers neutralizes that belief, okay? Joanna said, where Japan said, may the good Lord continue to bless and protect them for little Asida. Nana Amakweku said, they are two great and wonderful gentlemen. God bless them for the good work that they are doing. Abina Oakley said, great work. I know you will sometimes face difficult times, but be steadfast. Don't let anything drift you from the wonderful work both of you are doing. Sabina Samoa, it is not easy to find yourself in such a situation. I encourage them to take the responsibility of raising the child, and they shall receive blessings from the future. Do you see the blessing in taking care of Asida?
yes, I do. I do. I think when you sleep and you wake up, it's one of the blessings. Being alive is enough. And we come across numerous people, phone calls, messages, checking up on Asida, trying to get something for her. People I've never met in my life. But ever since Asida came in, people call you, they will text you, trying to know what is going on with her.
Has it unearthed a certain part of you that you didn't know you had?
Yeah, I used to be emotional, but at least now I'm overcoming it. Because from the day at Niku, he would tell you, I was out. I stood there for almost 30 minutes and I was motionless. Tears coming down. Because when you look at Asida from that time to now, you realize it's just been a miracle.
1 point what? 1.4.
It was. I was really scared because every day I go in there and you see the kids were expiring. I was so scared. She was in a middle court. The first incubator, you come in, go in the morning, within a split seconds, they come and change over. The child has expired. On her right, they were just getting out. So I said, God, we can't lose my sister and let Asida go. So please, let her live. And lo and behold, she's alive.
Yeah.
And she's strong. Watching Baby Shark every time.
Baby. And she will live.
Yeah.
And she will live for a long time. CK, what is that one thing that you are doing now that you never thought you could do? Thanks to Aseda.
Taking care of her, it's never occurred to me. I didn't even think I could bath like a 1 kg baby. No, I never thought of it. But we were taught at KMC, and before you leave the KMC, you should know how to do all of this. Other than that, they won't release the baby to you. So I and Ifua, we were taught how to do it. And yeah, I'm doing things I haven't done before. And I've become more responsible, extra responsible. I'm careful with my spendings and a lot of stuff, because the next minute you have to be responsible for Aseda, and she's looking up to you. It's I've matured all of a sudden.
You've been forced to grow up and take
all
up
of a
the
sudden,
responsibility.
yeah.
How far do you think you can go with this?
So far as I can go. I cannot, this is for my sister. This is a family stuff. This is for my sister. And I don't know what I wouldn't do for Irama. I don't know. Irama was my sister. And if I say Amma was my sister, she was my sister. Very close. And she knew a lot of stuffs. Just, also, Aseda, who I can't say I won't do it.
She knew she was dying. She was going to die.
I doubt. No, she never knew. She was lively, even when...
So why did she tell you that do for Aseda what?
Well, before I took Aseda to Rage, she called me, said Atonatim Aseda in our language. Into about Bonatobin. What you do for me, do for the baby. Everyone didn't know she would die. But I think she was saying, if we get to Rage, whatever I may have to do for the baby to survive, I have to... Everyone knew she would survive. She knew it. She never thought of death. She was very lively, even at the hospital.
Maybe she knew, but maybe she didn't let
And
you
we
know.
even had an argument when she was at the hospital. I ate her food.
As usual.
You ate a rabbit's
I
food at the
Amma's,
hospital.
Yeah, and then Amma got angry.
CK.
I apologized to her.
These are the complaints I always get.
I told her I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord, you're unbelievable.
Yeah.
You ate her hospital food.
Yes. I ate her food.
Was the food nice?
Yeah, it was nice. It was ampesi, and I ate all the yam, and I brought her the plantain. And she said she will not eat. I said, no, you are sick. You can't eat yam. I ate it.
No, but this tells me how close you guys were.
Yes. We were very close. We were very close.
It's just, yeah. Well, let me take another break. When we come back, we find out why you decided to propose to Ifua. Okay, while you're watching The Standpoint, again, say thank you, GTP, for sponsoring us. GTP is timeless, designs, their styles, everything is always evolving. And now after the COVID, there are more design, more creative, more colors, more brands coming up. Patronite GTP. Father's Day is next week. Make sure you buy some for your fathers. And hey, if you just want to honor these young men for what they're doing, the sacrifices, please just get in touch with us and we'll make sure that they get it. Of course, if you want to get something for Aseda too, we'll be grateful. Let's support. It takes a community. It takes a community to bring up it. I tell people that I do all the charity I do all because a lot of people help bring me up. They supported me when I was growing up, bits here and there, and it's helped shape me or sustain me and push me through to be where I am today. So let's all support whichever way we can. We take a break. When we come back, Sanfela, did you see last week? CK proposed to Ifua, the famous. I have a question for him. We'll be back. Welcome back to The Standpoint. Again, I say thank you to GTP for my clothes. My dress was made for me by Ophelia Crossland Designs. My makeup products by Maybelline New York and applied by Nax Beauty Studio. Thank you to Exotic Strains for my hair. We have 3 foundations, as you know. The Girl in Need Foundation. We support girls 18 years and below to make sure that they leave abusive environments or difficult environments to go to school or to learn a trade or a skill. So if you want to support us now with COVID, please just send a Momo 0544 844 122. 0544 844 122. Then I have the Awo Danswa Reading Project, which makes sure that children in rural communities have access to storybooks, because storybooks opens your mind to a world that you can only dream of and dares you to stand out in your community, to be something that maybe you haven't seen or haven't heard before, but to break through the glass ceiling. So if you want to support our Danswa Reading Project, it's 0543 618182. 0543 618182. And we have Happy Feet. Happy Feet is also to make sure we get shoes, brand new shoes for children in rural communities. And if you want to support us, it's the same number, 0543 618182. And guess what? On the 11th of July this year, the standpoint is going to be 12 years. Yes, 12 years of consistently bringing you empowering, informative, educative, entertaining program, holistic empowerment, just like this one, you know, to empower people to know that, yes, our young men can do it. Yes, our boys can do it, just as our girls can also do it. You know, now CK and Henry are cooking kokonte and jollof and, you know, abenkwan, all in the name of, you know, giving it to Asida. But meanwhile, they are eating it themselves, but we'll take it like that. Apart from eating Asida's baby milk, we'll take it like with Gary, we'll take it like that. So it's so exciting, consistently being on 12 years, and we give glory to God. Of course, we'll bring you the program lineup for that very soon. So if you want to support us with celebrating 12 years of the standpoint, if you want to support us in keeping the program going, if you want to support the bit of me, get your business going viral, then you know that you have to support the standpoint, especially the bit of me segment of the program. Now, CK, no, let me come to Henry. What is that one thing that you remember and miss about Irama?
She will tell me everything, more especially when this gentleman decided to disturb her.
Yeah.
One time, he needed to do something in Accra, so she came all the way to Tema.
Right.
Instead of the gentleman to request for Uber, he decided to take Irama on a motorbike.
Yes.
So I was there when Irama called me. He said, Henry, look at what Tattoo has done. I said, what is it? He said, she didn't pick the Uber you requested. I actually instructed him to pick Uber. He didn't. He rather tell her to pick Okada. So they picked 2 motorbikes. He was on the other one, and Irama was on one bike. And when I asked him why he did, I said, oh, he just wanted her to take an adventure. Yeah.
Hey, you by force, sir. You better not put us down on Okada.
No, he wouldn't try it.
Otherwise, the whole Ghana would descend on you.
I know, right?
Oh, and you're telling me about she promised to sew.
Yeah, that's after my MSc graduation. She said that when I finish with the PhD, she have a dress for me. I said, okay, I have more time, so I'm waiting.
You not know you didn't have more time when it comes to
time.
CK, what do you remember about Irama? Everything.
Yeah,
But there was one thing.
Amma was fierce. Like Asida. Amma was.
Do you see, I mean, I know Asida is just 5 months, but do you see Irama in Asida?
Yes, Asida is unrelenting. Asida. No, you can't, unless she wants to sleep, you can't make her sleep. Just like Irama, unrelenting. Irama was, you know, maybe because Asida is little, she can't go here and here. But just like Irama could do everything. Cut corners, cut here, cut. She would get everything done. She was focused. Irama was focused.
What was she doing before?
She was a fashion designer. She went to Abbey Creation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she went to Abbey Creation. And she was trying to set up like a school in my hometown. But all of it didn't work. And
yeah, how old was she?
26.
26 years.
Yeah.
Very young. 26 years.
Yeah.
And she died on 26.
Yeah.
There's something about 26. Do you like the number 26?
Actually, no.
No, I thought as much. I thought as much. But you talked about, having a girlfriend who have been supporting you, which last week we saw you do something, But Henry, what do you think about Ifwa?
She's an awesome lady. We never expected that she will leave whatever she is doing to come and take care of Asida. We were never expecting. We were there when she told us that she will come and help us. I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah, she will."
Were they dating before?
Yeah.
They were going out before?
Yeah, they were going out before.
It happened?
They were dating before.
So last week, Ifwa told us that she actually quit her job.
Yes.
To sacrifice to take care
of Asida.
Asida.
Yes, it was. I never expected, because we were thinking of what to do if we should take her back to our mom.
Okay.
Because we guys, we didn't
There's only
know
so
what
much
to do.
you can do. Yeah.
So we needed a female figure, and if we're out of blue, she just came in that she would do that.
So do you think CK did the right thing by proposing to her?
I told him, if he hasn't, if he goes for any other person, I'll myself
whip him.
Yes, he knows that.
Brother, how do you feel now that you have finally done the needful, proposed to?
Yeah, it feels great. And I feel very responsible now. Like we are growing, and we don't look unofficial again.
Right.
Yeah, because now the family knows me, my parent knows her parents, and yeah, that thing is there. So very soon, I think I'll just make her official Mrs. And yeah.
So why did you choose to propose to her on the standpoint?
That was Bianca's decision. In fact, she brought up the whole thing.
Okay.
And she said,
who's Bianca?
Bianca is someone who made a post for me and Asida. In fact, Bianca opened us up to the whole Ghana social media.
Okay.
And she has been phenomenal.
Okay.
She stood by us, and she's always with us.
Did you know her before?
I didn't know her. Actually, when Asida came, I met one lady called Ameushika.
Okay.
She introduced me to Whitney. So
Okay.
Whitney
Boachimensa.
Good.
Okay.
So Whitney ordered for preterm baby clothes from Bianca.
Okay.
And they came, but Bianca took over,
Okay.
and she supported us the more.
Okay.
Made a post for us, constantly checking on us, and in fact, constantly putting me in shape.
Okay.
And when I do something at home, and if I say, "We are my friend, Auntie Bianca," she will just fire you. So it was Bianca who brought up this whole proposing to a four idea, because I thought I had gone to see her family, and then that's it. But I mean, it's
nice when you do
it's
it
nice, and it
publicly.
looks very official.
Yeah.
And I'm proud she brought it up, and I like it. She's been very phenomenal.
And like I asked you last week, are you sure that you really love her and want to live with her, or it's because of Asida that you're doing this?
No, I was with her before Asida came. Before Asida came, we had a little misunderstanding. So when Efwa came to Rage KMC on my 4th day, she said she won't go back. She has spoken to her uncle, and her uncle understands. I said, well, let's give it a try. So we shared the same room at Rage for the next 2 weeks before we left.
So you stayed there?
Yeah, we stayed at Rage. Yes. I and Efwa stayed at Rage. So we sleep in tents.
Okay.
Efwa sleeps in the chair. Yeah, Efwa has been phenomenal, and I want to take this opportunity to let her know that I appreciate her a lot, and Irama is grateful. Efwa has been phenomenal. Well, yeah, dear. Sure. She has done extremely well.
And I think we also thank her parents.
Yes.
grateful and her family for allowing her to do it
move,
because,
yeah.
you know, and I'm sure people will also be telling on the side, why are you doing this? They're telling that, oh, yeah, how can you sacrifice your job? But then through that, she stayed.
Yeah,
She
she stayed.
And we are watching you like something. Fan club for him. And unfortunately for you, I am Gifty.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
also
Ifwa.
you know,
Yeah.
I am GAA Gifty Efwa auntie. She GAA Gifty Efwa auntie.
Of course.
Every time 23 things I am watching with my witchcraft is everywhere watching you. But we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
We have a little package for you. This is from GTP. Let me give this one. This one is yours. To you.
All right. Thank you
for what you're doing, and you are baby papa, so we are giving you the black and white, you know, for you. And we also have some drinks. This is from us, you know, to say thank you to what you're doing, for what you're doing. I mean, it's your family.
Yeah.
Your sister, you know, your niece, now your daughter. But we just want to celebrate you, to say God bless you. We are all behind you. We are all praying for you. We are supporting you and cheering you on. These are not ordinary times. Nothing will happen to Asida. She'll be fine. She will grow. She'll be what she's destined to be.
Amen.
And you shall all have a happy home.
Amen.
Because of her, for what you are doing for Asida, I say that may it be an altar that will speak on your behalf. Amen. May it be an altar that will plead on your behalf, that speaks straight into the ears of God. Amen. That anytime evil is coming near you, may that altar enlighten, let it throw some light to remind God of this sacrifice, of this dedication, and avert anything. May you prosper in everything you do. Amen. In Jesus' name. Amen. 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 May you never forget your God and hold on to that faith. Sure. I'll be back with a bit of me. When the unexpected happens. When the unexpected happens, and the unexpected happens, and it will happen, and it will keep happening, because we don't hold tomorrow, because we don't own our lives, and we don't own the days, and we don't know how the days unfold. We can plan, but anything and everything can happen. It's all about how we handle it. It's all about how we step up, show up, and handle the situation. But you see, just as I talk about preparations and opportunities, you have to be able to have prepared yourself, gone through the fire, gone through the hard rock, climbed the mountains, swimming through rivers, and you know, falling and getting up for you to be prepared to step into the unexpected. So whatever you're going through now, just see it as a stepping stone. It is actually preparing you for something. We may not understand it now. No. You may not. And yes, just like me, you may be asking God, why me? Why me? I mean, you have done everything, you have tried, but then it happens to you and you ask yourself, why me, Lord? Girl, I'm telling you something. It's preparing you for something. And maybe when that thing happens, it might still not make sense to you. But if you're able to go through, then you sit back and like, oh, okay. That is why I went through that. God does not mean for evil to come our way. But sometimes evil has to come to prepare us for something ahead. That thing may be something good. But so that you will know how to handle yourself when you are, because we tend to forget things easily. When we have things smoothly, we tend to forget. So whatever you're going through now, hold on. Don't give up on yourself. This is not the time to kill yourself. This is not the time to throw a pity party. Cry, yes, cry like a river. Weep Break down. But don't let it keep you there. Because you know what? All you need is to be alive. Something bigger and greater is coming. I assure you that I'm no prophet, I'm no pastor, I'm no evangelist, I'm nothing, but I assure you that something bigger is coming. And I pray to God that that something big is something good. And you're able to stand when the time comes. You'll be able to go through when the time comes. These are not normal days, I know. But you can still shine in these difficult times because you have positioned your mind and you have decided that you are going to push ahead no matter what. These are the times that you have to act on impulse, believe and trust your instincts to do the right thing. I remain the woman with super crazy faith in God. I know God has got us covered, but He's giving us wisdom. Let's apply it. Let's apply the wisdom and know that no matter what comes our way, it is well. It is well, and it can only get better. Thanks for watching. See you same time next week. Bye for now.